What's up, everyone? Welcome to welcome to the live stream. Welcome to Devil's Advocate, the live stream. Okay. So, hope you guys had a good start to your week. If you guys don't know, I've said this countless times before, I promote men being the best version of themselves. One of that is investing. I believe, investing, creating, building your finance is very important. So, hopefully, you guys paid attention to the stock market, because for me personally, I'm very stock market oriented. So I pay attention to the stock market. Um, Today was a good day to buy. Good day to buy good, strong companies for long term investment. So hopefully, you guys are watching the stock market and seeing opportunities to buy. Please don't think that, oh my God, I need a lot of money to invest. You don't. You can start with $10. Put $10 into, let's say, Apple, or $10 into Facebook, $10 into Google, whatever. You can start with $5. Start with what you can. It's not about how much you invest, it's about consistency. For me, particular, I try to invest whatever amount every week. Every week. It could be $5, $10, $100. Just be consistent. I've been consistent. I've been consistently investing, investing for about 6 years, consistently. Every week. Every week, I put a bit of money into my stock market portfolio. I hope more men do it too. So please don't think that, oh, I need thousands of dollars to invest. You don't. Like I said, it's not about the amount, it's about the consistency. Invest what you can afford. If you can't afford $5, there's something wrong. So please check out the stock market. It's very beneficial. Okay, so please do that. Okay, so let's get started with some videos. Mhm. All right, let's get started with a TikTok video. Since we are, in the blood flowing, let's get started with TikTok. All right, let's check this video out.
As a single woman, I'm getting a little worried when I scroll on this app that like all of the good single men, 30-year-olds and up, or near that range, they are, if they're single, they're staying inside and doing exactly what I would want to do, which is like binge a show and like order and take out. Like, why when I'm scrolling, I'm seeing all these like cute men who look like they have their head on their shoulders. They probably don't. Let's just be fucking real. But they're all like staying inside. Like, what I'm trying to do is text a girlfriend and be like, hey, you know what? Instead of me cuddling into bed and binging all of Real Housewives, let's go out. Because I'm just hoping that one day, like, I meet my husband, like, meet cute randomly. Like, I gotta go out and do that, right? I have to, like, actually put myself out there. I have to actually do my makeup and, like, put on a cute outfit and do that, you know? Crazy concept. But I have a fear that all of the good single 30-year-old men are doing the opposite. Hey, get out there. Please. Stop ordering takeout by your fucking self and wait for me to be there with you to do it, okay? Fuck, literally, I don't... Probably gonna run into a douchebag. Pray for me. As a single woman...
I done a few videos of this woman. Okay, so she is a forever, or her content is pretty much just complaining about her dating life. And in this video, I'm gonna have a few clips of this woman, because she is all over the place with talking about her single life. This is a thing where I just wanted to point out that Women go about this the wrong way, saying, "Where are the good single men?" Here's the thing: they're all around. Yes, there are some that are in their house and just ignoring, but this is a thing where women don't understand the repercussions, the consequences of their actions, the problems they have made. Here, what would help clarify things is that it's not that there's not good single men out there. It's not there's not enough ones that you are attracted to. And that is also the problem. Men don't know. It's not that you just want good single men. No, it's that you want good single men that you are attracted to. And with how dating is nowadays, women are have such big ass egos. You can never tell if she's actually into you, especially since women still have this maybe what I say, old school view of men need to approach me. Men need to approach me. How? Why would men approach you when they don't know if you're into them or not? So that's why I always like to, when I see these kind of videos, I always like to clarify. Not that there's not any good single men. It's that the problem is women constantly talk about the men they're attracted to. And since we don't read women's mind, you can't tell. You can't tell if she's actually attracted to you. And even if she is, who knows what flaws she may find in you. So that is something that I find annoying. So we'll play this one again, and then we'll get into the next clip that kind of like shows more her problem.
I'm getting a little worried when I scroll on this app that like all of the good
Yo, why? What's up, my brother?
single men, 30-year-olds and up, or near that range, they are, if they're single, they're staying inside and doing exactly what I would want to do, which is like binge a show and like order and take out. Like, why when I'm scrolling, I'm seeing all these like cute men who look like they have their head on their shoulder.
If you're scrolling, you see all these cute men. Why aren't you messaging them? Why aren't you DMing them? That's the thing where that is why it's part of why men have given up. Women are so lazy. They're so lazy because men honestly are tired of how women have treated the dating market. How women have honestly destroyed the dating market. So men are tired of it. Some men are just stepping away. So how about instead of complaining about it, like actually put in some effort. DM these men. You find these men cute? DM them.
They probably don't. Let's just be
About to eat. That's cool, man. That's cool, man.
fucking real. But they're all like staying inside. Like, what I'm trying to do is text a girlfriend and be like, hey, you know what? Instead of me cuddling into bed and binging all of Real Housewives, let's go out. Because I'm just hoping that one day, like, I meet my husband, like, meet cute randomly. Like, I gotta go out and do that, right? I have to, like, actually put myself out there. I have to actually do my makeup and, like, put on a cute outfit and do that, you know? Crazy concept. But I have a fear that all of the good single 30-year-old men are doing
I'm good. I'm good. Just chilling. Just you know, going about life. Same old, same old.
the opposite. Hey, get out there. Please stop ordering takeout by your fucking self and wait for me.
I think that's stupid. Women telling men to get out there. This is a thing where that advice or whatever is a stupid thing. The problem is that you are doing this, you're spraying this message around when honestly you want it to be more specific. Only the men you are attracted to get out there. Not all men, because honestly, women are not desiring of all men. So really, that's the problem. That's the problem with dating. Women like to spew this idea, this mindset, this talking points to all men, but they're not talking about all men. They're talking about specific men, men that they want, men they're attracted to. That's the problem as well. You can't read women's mind. You don't know if she's attracted to you or not. Yet you're telling men to get out there to do what? It's like to get rejected, to be turned down, to be called a creep. No, that's why a lot of men are just tired of it. And here's the thing where this is why women like this is honestly take shit into your hands, right? Do this. Stop just being lazy about it. Because the problem is that men have found out that men put in effort, but it turns out to be nothing. You find out that she's not attracted to you. You find out that she finds you a creep. You find out. So really, that's why men have taken back effort and say that the ball is in your court. You find a man attractive, put in the effort, DM him. And here's a woman that don't understand. Take the effort, do the effort. You're the problem.
I'm trying to figure out why the fuck men are so pressed when I started TikTok off by saying I'm 30 years old and I'm single and dating is fucking hard. They're like, well, you're 30, you're jaded. You might as well just go crawl in a 6-foot hole because you're dead to the world. I'm sure there's plenty of good men in your DMs. Yeah, let me just suss that out real quick. Let me go through all of the fucking people in my DMs with no profile picture, user 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, who's saying, you know, I'll date you. Yeah, sick. Let me hit you up. Okay, another part of dating is, one, having the same values as someone else and also being attracted to them, okay? I'm sorry if I'm not attracted to you. I'm not attracted to you. It's not gonna work. You're sliding in the DMs. It doesn't mean that I can't get someone. If I wanted to, I could lock down the crustiest fucking dude like that, okay? So can a lot of other fucking women. We have standards because we build ourselves up and we take care of ourselves and we don't need a crusty, dusty dude next to us. What don't you get? When I say dating is hard, I'm not struggling. I'm struggling to get a good dude, the same values, who would lift me up and I would lift him up. Or anyone's mean on TikTok. Like, it doesn't fucking faze me, so try. I could give 2 fucks because I know who I am. And I'm actually a very self-aware, secure person, and that's why I'm dating. Otherwise, I wouldn't be fucking dating because I'm not a dumb fuck. Reason number 2 why I'm struggling, because I'm struggling to find someone who's not a dumb fuck and who did take care of themselves before getting into something. Wow, what a concept. For the men that are saying that I'm jaded and I'm too old. My mother had my sister at 44 years old, so you guys can kiss my fucking ass. Also, I know you're typing that from your mom's fucking basement. And that's why you're so pressed. Don't worry, effort. All the crusty dusties that are being mean in the comments. No! Avocado, fuck. All the crusty dusties, I'm sure you haven't eaten a piece of fruit in the last 15 years of your life. Maybe go try it. I'm trying to figure out why the fuck men are so pressed when I started to.
You can see why this is a video that counteracts her last stupid ass video. This is what, and like this is a thing where she has said to her, "Oh, when I'm dating, I act differently." This is stupid. It's like, stop doing a switch. Like, stop making it like a flipping switch. Because this thing is like, she's vulgar. She's like, attitude. Men can sense it. Men can sense it. It's honestly ridiculous. Yes, I do agree. This is the thing where women like this don't approach men because they don't want to make it seem like men are the prize. They don't want to seem like men are the prize. Exactly like Y said. They don't want to make it seem like, oh, they don't want to give the power to men. The problem is you are so picky. So picky. Essentially, the man that you want, he is rare. You aren't. So essentially, he is the prize. Because he's rare. He's not, obviously, yes, she has options. But honestly, she can't find the man that she wants. So the man that she wants, he is rare. He is one out of all the men that she could have been with. So he's the rare one. So this is ridiculous. Let's break it down.
Talk off by saying I'm 30 years old and I'm single and dating is fucking hard. They're like, well, you're 30, you're jaded. You might as well just go crawl in a 6-foot hole because you're dead to the world. I'm sure there's plenty of good men in your DMs. Yeah, let me just suss that out real quick. Let me go through all of the fucking people in my DMs with no profile picture, user 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, who's saying, you know, I'll date you. Yeah, sick. Let me hit you up. Okay, another part of dating is, one, having the same values as someone else and also being attracted to them, okay?
Didn't she say last video she's scrolling and seeing plenty of attractive men? Okay, DM those men then. Fine. All the men that DM you, that put in the effort to contact you, they're not attractive, or you don't know if they're attractive or not. So cool. Don't DM those men. You don't know there's no pictures, you don't know them. Cool. DM the men that you actually said you find attractive. But no, you don't want to do that. You don't want to put the effort in. You just want to sit here and complain. This is the thing where I find women love to live in their victimhood. Women love drama. Women love complaining. Women love to just find things wrong with life and complain because it's great material. It's great material to use. This is why I said plenty of times that if women like this get out of the dating market, men will have less to talk about. Men's content would be disappeared because women like this, she seems jaded to me, and she seems lazy. She seems lazy. You said that there are men you've seen while scrolling plenty that you were attracted to. Yet why did you not DM any of these men? It's like, it seems like you just don't want to put effort in. So that's why it's like women just want to complain to complain's sake.
I'm sorry if I'm not attracted to you. I'm not attracted to you. It's not going to work. You're sliding into DMs. It doesn't mean that I can't.
And why don't you slide in the men's that you are attracted to, their DMs? You literally said you found men that you're attracted to. They're just lazy.
Get someone. If I wanted to, I could lock down the crustiest fucking dude like that, okay? So can a lot of other fucking women. We have standards because we build ourselves up and we take care of ourselves, and we don't need a crusty, dusty dude next to us.
This guy is ridiculous. Fine, you don't need a crusty, dusty dude, okay? But guess what she said in her last video? Oh, men, get out of there. Really? Men, stop being home and get out? But this is the problem. Why men don't get out. Who do you know if maybe you're the one who gets out and then you find out she thinks you're a crusty, dusty dude? Okay, so on one hand, you're telling men to get out there. But on the second hand, on the other hand, you're telling men, oh, I don't want crusty, dusty dude. So do you want men to get out there, yet you complain that these men are crusty, dusty dudes? How about just, like I said, DM the men you want. Put in the effort. Stop blaming men, okay? Stop putting all the effort, all the expectations on men. How about stop being lazy? And this is the thing where I'm not saying, oh, men go be lazy. No, it's because how the dating market has turned into, men have no choice. Men being proactive does what? Like she said, plenty of men DMs her. Being proactive does what? Get you called crusty, dusty dude. So really, what's the point of being proactive? And this is the thing where women have a less likelihood of being rejected if they ask a man out. So how about just put in the effort and ask the man out?
What don't you get? When I say dating is hard, I'm not struggling. I'm struggling to get a good dude, the same values.
You are struggling because you are choosing to struggle. You are struggling because you're lazy. It's like she said, a good dude, plenty of them. Same values, plenty of them. The only thing that's truly hard is if you are attracted to him or not. Not because he has the same value as you. Plenty of men have good values. Not because he's a good man. Plenty of men are good men. It's just if you are attracted to him or not. That is the key. That is the only determining factor. If you are attracted to him. Not because if he's a good dude. It's not because if he's a morally sound man or have the same value. Because there are plenty of those. It's because if you are attracted to him or not.
Would lift me up, and I would lift him up. Or anyone's mean on TikTok. Like, it doesn't fucking faze me, so try. I could give two fucks because I know who I am. And I'm actually a very self-aware, secure person, and that's why I'm dating. Otherwise, I wouldn't be fucking dating because I'm not a dumb fuck. Reason number two why I'm struggling, because I'm struggling to find someone who's not a dumb fuck. And who did take care.
It's not that you're struggling that's to find someone who's not dumb. You're struggling to find someone that you want, that you are attracted to, and is not dumb. That's the thing. Again, there are plenty of men that aren't dumb. Plenty. The problem is there's not plenty of men you are attracted to. It's like, this is the thing why I try to make that a clear distinction, and I will constantly try to make that a clear distinction. Because women make it seem like the dating pool is small. No, it's not. The dating pool is actually very large. It's very large. Women only make it smaller. Women only make it smaller. They find reasons to disqualify men. If you're tall enough, if you are athletic enough, if you are good looking enough, if you make enough money, if you have the same morality, if you're funny, if you're there's women will add, because of their standards, they actually make the dating pool smaller. So this is why I try to be specific. Because honestly, there are plenty of men that are, let's say, have the same values, are good men. It's just these men you are not attracted to.
Care of themselves before getting into something. Wow, what a concept. For the men that are saying that I'm jaded and I'm too old. My mother had my sister at 44 years old, so you guys.
So what? So what? It's like comparison is the thief of joy. Stop comparing. You aren't your mother. And here's the thing. This is something that women can't realize. One, you're not your mother, or you're not whoever you're trying to compare to. Two, you're not dating the person or married to the person or being with the person that your mother was with. You're not. So unless you are a carbon copy of your mother, unless you want or are attracted to the exact same man she was, then you can't have the same outcome. Stop expecting the same outcome of other people when you're not them. This is honestly so stupid that women think, oh my God, there are women that, get pregnant in their 40s. So really, there are women that get married in their 50s. Oh, there's women that find their soulmates in their 60s. That is your coping. You're making stupid excuses. You're making excuses so you can, I don't know. What is it? You make excuses so your bad decisions aren't all that bad.
You guys can kiss my fucking ass. Also, I know you're typing that from your mom's fucking basement. And that's why you're so pressed. Don't worry, I had fruit. All the crusty dusties that are being mean in the comments. No! Avocado, fuck. All the crusty dusties, I'm sure you haven't eaten a piece of fruit in the last 15 years of your life. Maybe go try it. I'm trying to figure out why the fuck men are so.
What do you guys think? Yep, I agree. Here's another video that I think it's interesting and fun. Fun to react to. Okay. All right, let's check out this video.
I'm 35, never been married, no kids, and I'm waiting on my person. I've never online dated, hinged, Tindered, bumbled, mingled, and don't plan to because I just don't have the time. I will tell you, I have high expectations for myself, and I will have them for that man that comes alongside me and wants to run this life race. Admittedly, I am quite independent and an alpha female, but not like the ball-breaking, domineering type. I'm a woman of service, I love people, and I get spread quite thin and go all kinds of directions in my city. But I just need that man who can literally just be there right alongside me. So Steve, do you think my independent alpha female mentality comes off too strong?
Well, let me ask you a couple questions. Have you been in long-term relationships?
I have. I've been in 3,
And
all less than about a year and a half, and I call it off actually a wedding. as well.
And the guys were
Incredible, just not the ones I want to spend my life with, like life responsibility issues.
you, an alpha woman, extremely independent, but you want a man that's more alpha male than you are, and you want to know if he's out there.
Well, yeah, like the faith-filled, you know, I need like a Scottie Pippen to my MJ. Like I'm MJ, you know, like Michael Jordan, and I need that Scottie
Ain't nobody
Pippen that's
finna
going
do
to toss
that.
me the ball.
Wait.
Like come
No,
alongside
no,
me.
no. Ain't nobody finna.
Like
ain't
a
no man,
teammate.
No, ain't no man finna do that. You, Michael Jordan, I'm finna be your Scott. What
Yeah.
what strong, independent, more alpha male you done met that's finna be the Scotty and let you be the Michael Jordan?
Well, I mean, I can be the Scotty, the Rodman, but I mean, is the Michael Jordan out there? That's
yeah,
then the
they
question.
out there.
You think so?
But let me say this though. I don't think the problem is you've had 3 long-term relationships from 3 great guys. Most people can't say that.
Right.
I think it's you.
Okay.
No, duh.
Okay, so when I say I have high expectations, they're from like here to heaven. I'm 35, never been married.
This is why men are tired. This is why men have given up dating. So much expectation, so little value. You have so much expectations for a man, yet you never think about what do the man get? What does he get? Very little. You're older, you are bitter, you are not peaceful, you're more annoying to be with, you are more expectant. It's like you have very little value. It's like and in the dating market, you have very little value. It's absolutely ridiculous. 35. Well, I've said this before. Things men value: youth, beauty, femininity. Youth, you don't have it. When I say youth too, it also comes with essentially giving children, because that comes with youth. So at 35, I always like to bring in timetable times, because this is the thing where women can't understand that there's a time clock. So at 35, best case scenario, you meet a man tomorrow. Best case scenario, you meet a man tomorrow. So this high value man, this amazing ass man, this alpha man, this man, Michael Jordan to your Scottie Pippen, whatever. 35. You meet a man tomorrow. You gotta get to know him. So let's say a year, and this is like low. I always like to do this. Okay, this is the best, the amazing time scale. You get to know him for a year. You're 36. Okay. Now, 36, you get him to know him a year. Now he propose. Propose, let's say, maybe another 6 months. Okay? So you're, 36 and a half. Now you get married. Let's say you give another year. Now you're 37. 37. During, getting married, 37. Now, you gotta think, you are 37. Okay. Now, let's say, I don't know how long they want to do it. Let's say, have a kid. Now you get one kid at 38. Honestly, you have reached the level where it is not the best optimal thing to have a kid. So you're 37. You're 38. Have one kid with a man. Now you want to enjoy having kids. Usually people don't have kids necessarily back to back. So most likely, let's say 2 years. Now you are 40. So it's not the best thing to have kids into your 40s and so on. So at best, he may get 2 kids out of you, if that. So that, it's a toss up. And this is like, quick time scale. This quick timetable. So really, it's unrealistic, but I'm playing it quick. At best, he may get 1 kid out of you, but that's at best. So, youth out of the window, kids, so-so. Beauty, your beauty ain't that high. You are average at best. Average at best. So he's getting barely that. Femininity, you're an alpha woman. Any woman that calls her alpha sees a bitch to be with. She is a bitch to be with. Why is that? Because she has a mouth on her. She has an attitude. She don't take no shit from nobody. She is her own boss. She is her own boss. And for a woman to say that she wants an alpha man, guess what? She wants you to take in charge, but she won't let you take charge. So that is the conundrum. She wants you to take charge, be a manly man, yet she won't let you be a manly man because you can't order her around. So that is the conundrum you're dealing with. A woman that wants a man that leads, yet doesn't follow his leadership. That sounds great. That sounds chaotic.
Married, no kids, and I'm waiting on my person.
Uh-huh.
I've never online dated, hinged, tindered, bumbled, mingled, and don't plan to because I just don't have the time.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have time. You don't even have time for your dating life. What man wants to deal with a woman who barely has time for him? You don't have time to even go through the dating life. You want a man to just appear in front of you. Great. Men love that. Men love women that barely have time for them. If you don't even have time to go on an app and swipe and talk to men, how do you have time to interact with actual men in real life? That don't make sense. So yes, I've dealt with plenty of women that are career women and stuff like that. They have very little time. You don't have kids and you don't have much time for men. Wow, you don't have much time in your life to, allocate to dating. So that's not great.
I will tell you, I have high expectations for myself, and I will have them for that man that comes alongside me and wants to run this life race.
Oh, men love this. Men love women that has high expectation for them. Men love that. That's also annoying.
Admittedly, I am quite independent and an alpha female, but not like the ball breaking.
Independent woman. Like I said, she don't need you. She'll want you until she doesn't want you anymore. That's what the independent woman is. She will. Yeah.
Domineering type. I'm a woman of service. I love people, and I get spread quite thin and go all kinds of directions in my city. But I just need that man who can literally just be there right alongside me. So, Steve, do you think my independent alpha female mentality comes off too strong?
Well, let me
That's why you would buy a dog and die alone.
ask you a couple questions. Have you been in long-term relationships?
I have. I've been in 3,
And
all less than about a year and a half, and I call
Okay.
it off actually a wedding as well.
And the guys were
Incredible.
Incredible guys you've been with a year and a half. This is a thing where these are men you are attracted to and men you attract, yet you don't want them. I mean, great. I guess a year and a half is not that long, so great she didn't waste too much of their time. But this is the thing. You attract what you are. The men that you want don't want you. They don't want no alpha woman. They don't want a woman that's strong, independent. They don't. They don't want a woman that, honestly, a partner. It's like it's just you have very little value to these men.
Just not the ones I want to spend my life with, like life responsibility issues.
you an alpha woman, extremely independent, but you want a man that's more alpha male than you are, and you want to know if he's out there.
Well, yeah, like the faith-filled, I need like a Scottie Pippen to my MJ. Like I'm MJ, like Michael Jordan, and I need that
Ain't
Scottie
nobody
Pippen that's
finna
going
do
to toss
that.
me the ball.
Wait.
Like come
No,
alongside
no.
me.
Ain't nobody finna do
Like
ain't
a
no man-
teammate.
No, ain't no man finna do that. You, Michael Jordan, I'm finna be your scout. What
Yeah.
what strong independent mo
And a teammate. Wasn't those men teammates? What was those men? It's like, yo, Sean, what's up, my brother?
alpha male you done met that's finna be the Scotty and let you be the Michael Jordan.
I mean, I can be the Scotty, the Rodman, but I mean, is the Michael Jordan out there? That's
yeah,
then the
they
question.
out there.
You think so?
But let me say this though. I don't think the problem is you've had 3 long-term relationships from 3 great guys. Most people can't say that.
Right.
I think it's you.
Okay. So when I say I've had expectations, they're from like here to heaven. I'm 35. So I wake up, read devotion, read Bible. I have a master's degree.
Yeah.
Then I have a small volunteer ran nonprofit, like strictly volunteer ran nonprofit. So I'm quite busy, and a principal of a middle school.
Okay.
So quite busy.
Yeah.
So like
I'm a PhD.
Who cares? Those don't add value to you. Those don't make you more attractive. They may be great to talk to, they may be great conversation starters. That don't make you more attractive. Like I said, high expectations, low value.
but I can make time for a man. I mean, I cook, I will go out and get dolled up. I can do all that.
Okay.
But I just need someone that can support me in all the endeavors.
You inadvertently said you want your Scotty to your, which is really what you meant. But you had to fix it after the crowd
After
went.
we talked.
Ooh, ah.
Yeah.
So you had to adjust it. And you said, well, I'll be the Rodman. But not really, though.
You're right.
And there's nothing wrong with you having what you have, doing what you do, and wanting what you want. I never ask a woman to dumb it down. If you have high expectations of yourself and your life, you should go and do it.
Yeah, I've said this before. Have standards. Go ahead. Even have high standards. Go for it. It don't matter what a man says. Because honestly, life will dictate your results. Life will dictate your results. Three long-term relationships that went nowhere. 35, still unmarried. And now in the dating market, wanting a Scottie Pippen to your MJ. She wants a man to support her, not supporting the man. So life is already telling you your results.
And don't stop what you're doing just for a man. You understand? But now understand this now. What man has to come along and be willing to fit into your system? That's hard to find.
Yeah.
Because see, we come with issues. And if we can't be the man, what makes us a man? It's just real simple with men, ladies. You got to stroke that ego. And I appreciate you having high standards.
Yo, King Groove, what's up, my brother?
Tell me the type of man you're looking for. Just tell me what that is. Who is this right here?
This is my incredible mother.
She's heard this before.
Well, she wants grandkids.
Yeah.
Like yesterday.
Yesterday.
But I keep telling her to ask my brother. So, let's get back to those
Yeah, ask the brother because
That's why you would buy a dog and die alone.
that's her future. Just buy some pets.
qualities.
Yes.
So I like what you said. Everything that I
No, tell me.
Um,
No, I want to hear what you are. I want you to tell me what you want in a man.
all right. Faith-filled, God first.
Okay.
Smart and witty, so can hold a good conversation.
Okay.
Adventurous, likes to travel.
Mm-hmm.
Family first, is secure with himself. Doesn't have to have a lot of money, just secure. So I wake up, read devotion, read Bible. I have a master's degree and willing to support their teammate. That's truly what have I missed anything, Mom?
Yeah.
Oh, about 20 things.
Yeah, you've missed. I still haven't heard the type of man you want.
Oh, you want
But
even the physical characteristics?
No, I want the type of man you want. A male type is you want a man who is this way, does this, feels this, thinks that. That's a type. Maybe we're having trouble with finding it because you don't know exactly what it is.
Heard, received.
And let me tell you something. And you all that in a bag of chips. You everything. You got great
Salsa,
personality.
queso.
You're not. Where's your proof that you're all that? You attract men that you don't want. The men that you would want, you don't attract. How are you all that in a bag of chips when no one wants it? This is the thing where I hate Steve Harvey in that he is just inflating women's egos needlessly. How is she all that in a bag of chips, yet no one wants this bag of chips?
Salsa, queso,
Guacamole.
but you a lot though.
I know.
You a lot. I just found that out just talking to you. You just a lot. And you locked, but you done had 3 men that are locked in on that lot, but then what you kept wanting from them, they didn't live up to it.
And I wanted to live out my dream too.
So now, and you want to live out your dream.
You want to live out your dream. This is a thing where the problem with a lot of career women, they just want a man for convenience purposes. Career women just want a man for convenience purposes. Just be there. I want a man when I'm lonely. I want a man to support me. I want a man to, I don't know, provide when I don't want to take up the responsibility. I want a man to take up my adult responsibilities. But I want to do my own shit.
And I did. So now I'm 35.
But see, you can't drag
Single.
everybody with you on your dream that don't want to go. So if I want to help you, lady, because you seem like you really want this answer, if I just knew what you wanted, if you knew what you wanted, you feel me?
Yeah, I do. I'm crying because I got it. Connected. I get it.
See, you're a sweet person. So let me tell you what you got going for you. I think your personality is top flight. Seem like
I don't think so. I think your personality is egotistical. You think your value is higher than your actual market value. You're not that valuable. Nothing she said is valuable in a man's eyes. You want to read the Bible? Great. You are 35, still single, no family, no kids. Honestly, you focus on your career. I've said this before. God does not promote women to accomplish shit. God's image for women is to procreate, is to create family, not to be a strong, independent alpha woman that focus on her career. That's not what God is instilling into women. So really, no. Your independent mindset, who cares? You're older, definitely not that valuable. I guarantee you she has an attitude. I guarantee you she cared about herself, saying that, you know, her dreams. Great. You want to care about your dreams, but you don't care about the man's dreams. So really, why is a man going onto your, I don't know, your system, onto your following you? No.
a fun person. You seem sweet. You're not nasty or evil. You got a beautiful personality. You're pretty. You're a nice looking lady. You take care of yourself. And you seem to be so far to have made yourself happy. Now, all we need is for you to be willing to do for someone else the same thing that you expect them to do for you. Instead of trying to find the person that fits this, you got to find out where you fit too.
And
I don't know if that's a good advice. I don't know if that's good advice to her, but whatever. You know, sometimes I don't think that Steve Harvey necessarily is giving good advice, but I mean, he caters to women, so I just don't think it's a reality check. I think the best advice for women is, what does the man that you want, what does he want? If you know that, you know how to navigate your own dating life, your own dating journey. A lot of women, the problem is they don't care. They don't care. They don't put time into understanding, what does the man that I want, what does he want? I don't know. What do you guys think? All right, guys, let's let's do some police cam videos. I love police cam videos. I love to watch it sometimes, so I think it's fun. All right, let's check this police cam video out. I think it'll be fun.
It all started on September 14th, when she decided she wanted to get payback on the store merchant who reported her for spray painting his shop.
She has a court date. She has a court date on the 15th from spray painting on my property. Officer Voges, V-O-G-E-S. Voges was really cool, and we followed up, and he kind of got her to admit that she did this criminal property damage, and he was like, "You've got a court date." He came by and told me right after he dealt with her. I was basically right at that entryway there when I saw her approaching me, and I just walked by her because I was like, I want to get her out of the store. If she's mad at me, she's gonna yell at me, whatever. She'll follow me. Took about 2 or 3 steps, got right to about where she is, and she just chucked this drink at me. I'm fine. Like, I'm not like, oh, my neck hurts. But I had them.
I can obviously see it spilled on you. Yeah.
Yeah, and I had these two took a picture of me because
Same kind of issues as before, just blank stare, odd behavior.
I didn't catch much of it, honestly. Like, I was very surprised to see her standing in front of me.
Yeah.
And yeah, she had that vibe. And she just goes, "You're a fucking psycho." And that's what she said before she threw it or whatever.
After gathering the suspect's information from the caller, police visit 2 potential addresses she's listed under her name. The first one seemed to be completely fake, as the resident living there had no idea who the suspect was.
No.
Police have already come by for Janice before. I've lived here for years.
Oh, okay. I don't know why she's using this address then.
Yeah.
So, okay. Perfect. Yeah, that's not Janice. All right. I know who she is. Sorry to bother you.
Yep.
They visit the second one and find one of her vehicles on the driveway, confirming the residence belongs to her. The officers wait outside her house for 20 minutes before receiving an urgent call for a situation nearby. The investigation was postponed until a few days later. Here is how the initial encounter with the suspect goes.
Hello, are you Janice? I'm Officer Kaparski with Champaign Police. So, the reason why I'm here, do you know someone named Mathis? Well, he said that a couple Saturdays ago, so it'd be on the 14th, September 14th, that you went in the store and threw a cup of water on him. You remember that?
Why are you guys here about that?
I'm just here to talk to you about it.
Because this is a normal matter that police typically handle.
This is.
People
Yep.
can have liquids.
So you did pour the water, or throw the water on him that day?
I'm sure he is.
Okay. Alright. Well, go ahead and step out here. Okay. We're going to be placing you under arrest.
No.
Okay, stop.
No.
Stop. Stop.
What is
Just put your hand behind your back.
this? Is so not right.
Okay. You're under arrest for battery. Okay.
Oh my
Put your hand
god.
behind your back.
Resisting on top of that, so you need to cooperate with us, okay?
No. I'm not doing this. I'm not. No. I am not doing this. This is ridiculous.
Do you want to charge for resisting?
I
Yo, McDonald, what's up, my brother?
don't care. This is ridiculous. He assaulted me. Nobody did anything. Nobody wants to. Oh my god. You guys are
Stop.
ridiculous. Get off me. Get off me.
Stop.
It's not like you guys haven't already done enough damage. Just keep at it until. Keep hurting me. This is just awesome.
Stop.
I love it. This is so amazing. Get off my hair. What the is wrong with you people? Oh my god. No.
You know, this is the thing where I like to show these, okay? Just to show you how unhinged a lot of women are. Women like to put all the onus on men. Men are violent. Men are unstable. Men are psychotic. Men are abusive. No, not men. It's just people. People are. Because women can do and have done exactly things like men have done. No different.
This is not gonna happen. You guys, stop. No.
Nick Kaparski. Yeah, just do that, Cup.
Don't you break my ankle. This is so unlawful. Are you kidding me? For throwing a cup of water on somebody. This
Stop.
is
Resist.
insane!
Double lock.
Why would you even throw a cup of water anyway? why would you even do that anyway? You think it's so small, but why would you do that anyway? Why would you? This is the thing. This is the problem with a lot of women. Why even put your hands or attack or abuse anybody? I honestly can never understand that with women. Women particularly scream about violence, about abuse, about all this stuff. Women know that. Yet, why would you do it anyway then? This is a thing where, because women don't think that what they do can ever be deemed as abuse, deemed as violent, deemed as, whatever, toxic. One thing that I always like to point out is that a lot of abuse cases, it's abusing each other. Couples or people are abusing each other. They are violent towards each other. They are attacking each other. I believe, and I think there's some studies about it, women also attack men. Men retaliate. So a lot of abuse cases, women verbally abuse, maybe even physically abuse a man. So men retaliate. And guess what? Well, men's retaliation is different than women's abuse. Because women who hit a man not necessarily will show. A man may hit a woman, well, that would usually show. So that's why usually at the end of any abuse cases, yes, the man is charged because his attack, his abuse, it's shown, right? You can see him actually abusing her, but you don't really recognize the steps that came along with it. That honestly, she verbally abused him, she physically abused him, but it probably didn't show. And that's the thing where we don't recognize. Yes, it's not good to abuse nobody, but we don't understand that it takes two to tango, right?
You oh my no. You guys. You're hurting me. Let go.
Stop resisting.
For throwing a cup of water.
No. And kneeing me in the groin?
Oh, because I'm being assaulted by you now. Everybody just gets to assault me.
Ma'am,
And I'm getting to go to jail. This is so amazing. Love my life. Love this community. You guys are so good at doing your jobs.
You're welcome to move.
I will. Oh, don't worry.
So, let's do a search.
All right. Okay, I'm just searching you. Okay. So just cooperate. Okay, I'm gonna use the back of my hand to search your bra. Okay.
Don't
You're
even
wearing a
have
bra?
one on.
Okay, you're
I
not
have
wearing
a sprained ankle. Get off of me!
You good?
Yes.
Why
Hold
is
her
this
like
happening?
Okay. Have that control.
Why is this happening?
Okay.
You're gonna break my wrist.
Okay, your wrist is fine.
No, it's not. How can you feel what my wrist feels like? Can you feel what my wrist feels like? Do you have that capability? Because that would be amazing.
A lot of women are too patient.
You want to take a seat?
Yeah, put your feet in. Put your feet in.
Can't move my ankle. It's sprained. Do you guys take everyone who pour water on people to jail? Can I have the
Battery.
statistics of that?
It's battery.
No, it's not. Can I have your
I couldn't hear what you were saying on the radio.
Ask her.
The suspect is placed into the police cruiser as a sergeant is informed about the situation. They wait for him to arrive so he can conduct an investigation regarding the officer's use of force and the suspect's side of the story. While talking to her, however, she refuses to cooperate in any manner whatsoever.
You're gonna do whatever the you're gonna do. Nothing that I say or do, none of it matters. None of it makes sense. So just go about your business and...
You are going to be going to jail today, but I just want to make sure we get you taken care of what you're thinking we need to do. Okay?
Touch me! Stop touching me!
No, I need to
Stop touching me! I don't want anybody to f***ing touch me anymore! How many arrests have been made from people pouring water on somebody else? No, I need numbers. You have a phone, don't you? You have a computer, don't
It's
you?
not really relevant.
Yeah, it really is, because that's the f***ing pile that I'm in right now. After somebody f***ing assaulted me.
If you were assaulted, why did you not call the cops? It's like, why take matters into your own hands? It's like, that's the problem with it. It's like, you take matters into your own hands, and then the other person will call on you for assaulting them, and then you're surprised that you're getting arrested. Sometimes I think it's just ridiculous. Let's not take matters into our own hands.
The only other thing is securing your residence is currently unlocked. Okay.
The officers transport the suspect to the police station.
College student?
No.
No? What's
Not
going
that.
on? Why are you upset?
She did speak English
Okay.
to me.
She don't-
What's going on? Inside your hair. Now you don't want any more charges,
so
okay?
battery, I
So
got
why
to get
wouldn't you cooperate with us? We're just here to help you. We're not here to hurt you. I know you're upset. Someone
Battery
else?
was the original,
Okay.
and then I got torpedo, and then resisting.
Okay.
Color purple.
So let's not make it any worse and get more charges. I just need you to cooperate with us, all right? So let's get your feet out. Come on.
Double check your card.
The suspect was charged with battery, resisting arrest, and assault on an officer, on top of the vandalism charges she had yet to go to court for. If you
The craziness of women. It's funny and interesting. Again, I always like to point this out. Both men and women can be criminals. Both men and women have been arrested, disorderly, whatever. I like to show the women more because we have this mindset in society that it's always men. It's always men. It's always men that are violent. It's always men that I don't know, get into trouble. That's not true. So, I'm just more showing that there's another side. I'm not saying that men don't do shit. Men definitely do a lot of shit. So, what do you guys think? All right, let's do Kendra G.
Hello?
Do a Kendra G. All right, let's do a Kendra G reaction video.
Hi. Make sure you guys like this video, like the video, guys. And also, yes, we have over We have over Key. Where you calling me from?
I'm calling from Detroit.
Detroit. How old are you?
I am 33.
33.
Yes, please like the video, guys. If you guys haven't liked the video, please like it.
What you do for a living?
I am a leasing specialist.
Leasing specialist. Do you have any kids?
I do. I have 3, 2 different dads.
Okay. How old are your 3 kids?
13, 11, and 5.
13, 11, and 5. Have you ever been married?
No.
No. And what's your zodiac sign?
A Virgo.
All right, let's get to it. We got Key, Detroit, 33, Virgo, works as a leasing specialist, mom to 3 kids by 2 men. I'm never married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I just want him to be able to afford me. I don't want to say like
God, women are just honestly so much expectation, so little value. You want a man to afford a 33-year-old, 3 kids by 2 different men. Your value is a Happy Meal. Your value is a Happy Meal. Afford you? Are you kidding me? It's like absolutely ridiculous. Afford you? Just.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
I am like bougie or high priced or anything, but I like nice things. So I want him to be able to afford nice things. I don't have a cap on what he should be making yearly or anything like that, but enough to afford us and it not be a issue.
So let's think, okay, so that's fair. You don't have a dollar amount, but you said afford you. So what are some of the things you like to buy that you would want him to be able to buy for you?
Yo, King Groove, you are crazy.
I really like traveling. I'm not into like all the designer this and that because everything go in and out of style as quick as you can grab it. So like I'm more of a traveler and a foodie. So like I will spend whatever
I can see you're a foodie
amount to go anywhere and whatever amount if the food is good. So
when you travel, is the expectation he's paying for himself or for you and himself?
For us both.
Okay. And how often do you want to travel?
With my job, it's kind of I want to say about every 3 months or so.
Every 3 months. And how much do you typically spend when you travel?
It depends on where I go, but at a minimum, like if I'm staying there for a week, anywhere from like 2,000 and up.
Okay. So, I mean, y'all would stay in the same room. So let's just say 3,000 because y'all can at least share the room, but then you can have flights and food. So every 3 months, so 4 times a year, you want to travel, and let's just round it to 3,500. So he needs to have an extra 3,500 4 times a year for travel.
Yes.
Okay. So outside of everything else, have an extra 3,500 a year. No, 3,500 times 4.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Honestly ridiculous.
4. Let's do the math. We have about to have a math class, and that's just for travel. You got to do dinner dates and all those things too, right?
Yes.
Do you want gifts too?
I don't want to overwhelm.
Okay, so travel alone, you got to have an extra 14,000 a year to travel.
Okay, that sounds fair.
Okay, that sounds fair. And then that's just travel. That's not dinner dates. That's not like
I'm not stingy. I'm not cheap. I give what I receive, like, but I'm not giving first because I have been through that and I have been used and I have been abused for that.
This is why. Listen to what she said. She has been used. She has been abused. She's done that. She's done that. This is why older men date younger. This is why. It's not because he wants I'm not saying in totality, just because he wants a younger woman. No, it's because he doesn't want to deal with your BS. He doesn't want to deal with your trauma. It is not his fault that you chose shitty men. It's not his fault that you've been lied to, abused, whatever, that you're trauma filled. It's not his fault. So, why do men choose younger women? At least at an older age? Because he's done with the BS. He's done with dealing with women's trauma. He's done. Men don't want to deal with unruly women. Women with high expectations and low value. Think about this. If a younger woman has high expectations, okay, what younger women do. Even the older women, trauma-filled women, also have high expectations. So, older, high expectations. Younger, high expectations. Why the fuck would I not go with a younger one? At the very least, I'm getting a younger, beautiful woman. When, honestly, they both have high expectations. I would still have to pay for the younger woman's travel. I still have to pay for dates to the younger woman. This is the thing what women can't think about. If a man can meet your expectations, he can meet other women's expectations as well. So, what about him? What about him? Men balance, okay? Men do a balancing act. They do a risk management report, in a sense. Okay, a pros and cons. Okay, I have to pay for your trip. I have to provide for you. I have to allocate resources to you. An older, average-looking, 33-year-old, 3 kids by 2 different men. I have to pay shit for you. Younger woman, let's say 23, no kids, no baby daddies. I have to pay shit for her. So, let's see. I think the younger woman is better. That's the thing women don't think about. What is he getting? An older, used, jaded, aggressive, chaotic, high expectation, high standards, low value woman? That doesn't seem all that much of a payoff. So in an older man's mind, if I can meet your expectations, what do I want? I want something at least close to or equal value. So I'd rather spend my money that I'm going to spend on you. I might as well spend on a better product. I.e., younger women, no kids, and still much more beautiful. That's the ridiculous that a lot of women don't use. A used box with no walls. Yeah, and it's like that's the thing.
So yeah,
Okay.
I'm not doing it.
Okay, so if a man doesn't have an extreme, if a man can't afford to spend $14,000 a year on travel, should he not reach out?
No.
Hello? Girl, he gotta get. Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
Okay, somebody was calling me. I'm sorry. It cut off.
Somebody was calling you. Okay. All right, back to the question. So if a man can't afford to spend $14K a year on trips,
You rounded that up to 14K. I said.
Well, you said, here's the deal. You said 4 times. You said every 3 months. So there's 12 months out the year. That's 4 times a year.
Right.
You said you spend about $2,000 on yourself. So then,
Right.
okay, it could be 3K. But if you want him to pay for the whole trip, now the hotel y'all would share. But if you went to a resort, so I rounded up to 3,500 because you said you would want to go on a weekend because you got to pay for the trip and you might buy stuff. So maybe it could be 3,000. Okay, so maybe 10,000. Does Does that
Okay.
sound?
Okay.
We'll go with 10. I'll lower it. So if a man doesn't have $10,000 extra in a year span to go on travel, should he not reach out?
I wouldn't say that. No. He can
Okay.
still reach out because listen, I'm the type of person. Okay, well, the type of man that I'm looking for, I really would like him to be an entrepreneur. So somewhere where I can help him get more money because I'm always looking to add. I'm not just always take. So, like, if you're like,
Why are these older women constantly thinking that they want to help out a man? It's like that's the honestly insanity of it. You're 33. Why are you constantly looking, oh, I want to help out a man? Yet, do you not understand that it's like sometimes I really don't understand women in the sense that if you wanted to build with a man, you should have already done it. It's really ridiculous sometimes.
have your own business and you don't have good marketing skills or you don't have as many clients as you could, I can help in those areas. So, like, I'm just not taking. I don't want to get on here sounding like I'm just in for the taking because I'm not. So,
Okay. So
yeah.
money matters, but you're willing to work with him.
Right.
Okay, fair enough. Let's keep going. Key, here we are, Detroit. All right. So did you have any deal breakers?
No more than 3 kids because I have 3 and I just can't deal with.
Someone told me to ask you this question. I missed this. They said when you travel, are the kids traveling with you guys?
No, I have
Exactly. Men, seriously. If men are building, if a man is already building, he don't need your help. He don't. He needed your help before he's on this process. A man that has the mindset that I'm building, he don't need your help. He needs your help before it. He needs your help at the start, not in the middle. It's like, no.
To be with a guy for some time for me to just bring my kids in that type of space. So no, not off bail.
When that would happen, is the expectation that he pays for you and the kids, or would you chip in?
No, then we could do it like a half and half type thing.
Got you. Okay. What do you?
Half and half? It's you, your 3 kids, or him. Half and half? Half and half? That seems to still not be fair.
Deal breakers?
No more than 3 kids. Not a. I don't want to say no. Yeah, I don't want no street guy. I don't want a guy with 2. He can have 2 child's mothers. No more than that. I'm trying to think of something else. Somebody who I can learn from financially because I am a spender. Like,
so you want a man that you can learn from. Why would he need your help? It's honestly kind of stupid. A man that you can learn from, he don't need your help. He has his shit together. And he says she's a spender. Great. That's what a man wants.
I will spend like nobody's business. I'm working on that, but I need a little bit more. A guy who is structured. So if you don't have any structure, I can't do nothing with that because we'll be all over the place. So I don't know. I can't think off my head. Deal breakers, but of course not a liar. Of course you have to have your hygiene together. Of course you have to have a bare minimum, your house, your car. And I can't think of anything else.
Okay, that's okay. We keep it going. I do want to respond to something because I should have got the name. Someone said, "Don't worry, girl. Kendra wouldn't do that too when it was talking about the travel. Girl, y'all don't know what I would do. First of all, this is about you. But in Kendra's own personal world, I don't have a travel requirement because I travel very expensive. So I'm not going to put that bill on nobody. So actually, I would not have a traveling. I do not have a traveling requirement because I just know how I would like to travel. And I just think if I told the person what it was, it would be ridiculous. So I'm just going to do how I want to do it. But no, that's not true. That is not true. That is not true. I would not have a travel requirement. I don't have a travel requirement. But back to you, Key. All right. Should he look a certain way?
I just want him to be my height or taller. I'm 5'7", so he has to be my height or taller. Black. Weight don't matter. I just don't want him like extremely big. I don't want to be like discriminative, but I don't have problems with guys with, I call it a baller belly. I don't mind that. So as long as it's not, if it's intact, not sloppy, we good.
As long as he's not sloppy.
Yeah.
Okay. We already got to the money, so we can skip that. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Oh my God. I'm at work. I gotta get out the car and stand out in the parking lot. Oh my God. Okay. Wait, guys.
Oh, what happened? Did she get disconnected? Uh-oh. Did she get disconnected? Oh, I see this body, girl. Okay. I like y'all. See, y'all be at work. I like the daytime shows because y'all be dressed. But
She looks, I mean, she's a bit chubby. This is a thing where face, I guess a 4. At best a 5. Body, a 4. Really nothing special. She is average at best. This is a thing where, this is the problem that I see a lot with average women. You are average at best, and yet you require top tier men. Top tier men. That's what you require. Top tier men. It's honestly ridiculous. And this is a thing where, this is why top tier men won't have a problem. They will be fine with using you, but they don't need to commit to you. Honestly, it's ridiculous. Women are ridiculous.
all right, we got you, boo.
Okay.
I like that y'all be dressed for the day in the daytime show. All right, Key in Detroit, 33. Oh, is there an echo? It could be me because my phone was messing up. So we got Key Detroit, 33, leasing specialist, mom to 3 kids by 2 men. All right, when was your last relationship, honey?
I want to say 2 years ago.
2 years ago. You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
I decline.
3 flaws.
She belongs to the streets.
Still for the streets. 3 years ago was when your last relationship. You're still giving your booties to men. For free. You're still giving. This is a thing where, honestly, again, why do men not care about older women? Because honestly, what's so special? Nothing that you give a man, a younger woman wouldn't do better. Your used body, great. You might as well go for a younger woman. It's like you, seriously. I swear, it's just like, women don't understand. You have high expectations, low value. You aren't giving much to a man. She said, oh, she doesn't want to answer when's the last time she had sex. Most likely within the last month.
You gotta work on.
Being on time, being financially responsible, and watching what I say.
Say again, baby.
And watching what I say. Sometimes I have little outbursts that I think about after I say it, like, oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Okay. Also, what was I gonna say to you? You're at work, so you're at, like you say you do leasing specialist. So you about to go into a house?
Yeah.
I didn't get it until you said I'm at work. Okay. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because like I am very understanding. I can meet you halfway. I'm a hustler and I just know that I can add where you lack.
Okay, that was my fault. I was trying to pull up the app. So say it again. You said you're a hustler?
Yeah, and then I said for the last one I said I can add. Did you get everything else before that?
I was listening, but I was also checking the YouTube link. So say it one more time.
No, I don't remember, Kendra. I got short-term memory loss.
Girl, you just said it. Why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I said that I can meet you halfway. I am a hustler and I can add where you lack.
Okay.
Meet him halfway, a hustler, yet you expect him to pay for trips for you and your kid. Doesn't sound the same.
Okay. You can add where he lacks. Okay. And did you do an age range? You're 33.
30 to 55.
30 to 55. Okay. Now, are you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
Now, let me tell you something about that. I was on the app. I deleted it because it was so many people like scamming me, spamming me, guys who were saying they were in the military and they were like scammers. Like, and
yeah,
they were
we're
like,
well aware. We're well aware. So we actually deleted a lot of those accounts. So you know you have to be on the app though, because that's the way the guy can reach out to you. So we have.
Honestly, the app is stupid. I mean, Kim just to stop that shit. I get it. She's trying to make her money. I get it. But it's like, but whatever. I mean, I don't even think men should holler at these women anyway. Again, this is another video of a woman with high expectations, low value. What do you guys think? Women. Let's do another. Let's do another one. Trying to see if there's any good one.
Hello?
Yo, McDaniel, what's up, my brother? All right, so let's let's react to this Kendra G video.
Hi. Okay, hold down the people while I get my lipstick, okay? Say hi to the people.
It's all good, my brother.
Give me 1 second, guys. Look at beautiful Cali. Y'all can look at beautiful California.
Yes.
That's lipstick is acting up. All right, here we go. What's poppin'? Sharon, what's your name?
My name is Sharon.
Sharon, where you calling me from? Your first time here?
Yes.
Where you calling me from, Sharon? Philly. How old are you?
Philly.
32.
Okay. And what you do for a living?
I'm a registered nurse.
Registered RN. Do you have any kids?
I have 4 children.
Hello to your 4 kids?
11 months, 5, 6, and 9.
11 months? Baby, not even one yet.
He'll be one in a couple of weeks, yeah.
Why you not with the daddy?
He didn't want to be in a relationship, so.
Okay, so
he didn't want to be in a relationship, yet he was good enough to be a father of your child. You know, I've said this before. One of the things that is a red flag in women is who they pick for a man. Who they pick to be with. The men that they pick, the men that they think are good men to be with, it shows you, it shows you what type of woman she is, if it's a red flag or not. So
11 months. What's the other 3 ages?
5, 6, and 9.
By how many men?
3.
3 men. So why you not with the 5-year-old dad?
He was not faithful.
He wasn't faithful. Okay.
5 and a 6-year-old, yeah.
Okay. Oh, they have the same dad. Okay. So we got Sharon. What's the zodiac sign?
I'm a Capricorn.
Capricorn. So we got Sharon Philly, 32, Capricorn, RN, mom of 4 kids, by 3 men, never married, right? All right. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
I'm looking for somebody that is very patient, understanding, kind, funny. I'm looking for somebody that is consistent. I'm looking for somebody that I can share my life with.
Okay.
None of them are faithful either. I mean, that's the thing where here's the thing where I like to I kind of a thought about. Women like to pick shitty men because they probably aren't faithful themselves. They want to pick these men that they know aren't good men, so they don't have to be faithful women, or they don't have to be women of a certain caliber. Because if you pick an actual good man, you are going to have to be on your A game. A lot of women will pick shitty men so they don't have to be the best version of themselves.
Now the men gonna say, why didn't you think of that before you had kids with 3 men? That's what they gonna say.
I always thought that way. But they didn't have the same plan.
Okay. So did you guys discuss the plan before you had kids together?
Yes, we did, but they changed their plan.
Okay.
I don't have any control over that.
This is true.
You do have control over who you have kids with. Yes, you don't have control if they change the plan or not. You do have control over who you give kids to. So really, you didn't have to have kids with these men. And this is why I've said it. This is why you get married before you carry. Because if a man can't even, and I don't, this is my advice towards women, not necessarily my advice towards men, but advice towards women. If a man doesn't even want to marry you, you think he's going to make a good father? You think he will be around, the father to your kids?
But let me tell y'all, this is just a little, not a hustle. It's not a hustle. Because, yes, you can get married, have a baby by a man, and he can still leave. But now he got to pay. And I'm just like, so it's not that a ring or a marriage is going to keep them. Because, yes, people get divorced and they leave every day. But now, when they do that, there could be alimony, there could be assets, there's child support breakdowns. And I'm not saying that should be the hustle, but that's why.
But it's for security. It's protection. That's why my advice towards women, shape up. If a man wouldn't even want to marry you, you think he's going to be there for your kids? This is why, honestly, women are stupid when it comes to dating. They are stupid when it comes to dating. This is why men don't mind having kids with you and leaving. Because honestly, what's the point? They don't need to give you security because you're fine with being their baby mom.
If you decide to say, hey, I got to be your wife before I have your baby, these are some of the insurance plans that women have. Like, you can ask up if you want to, it's going to cost you. Because right now, what happens is this: when men, that's why there's really no incentive. And I've been telling women, and men get mad at me, but I think all women, unless the guy is giving you child support, then it's cool. Because if a man is really doing right and giving for your child, you don't got to get the courts involved. But no, hold these men financially responsible for these children, and I bet you they will stop having as many kids because it's going to hit them where it hurts, which is their pockets.
Well,
So, yeah.
I was like kind of the breadwinner in the situations, so I made way more money than them, and I was engaged. So I kind of like the middle two. I kind of walked away because like it was almost like he was cheating, and then on top of that, just a minute, Tristan. He was cheating, and then it was just like if I got married, I could possibly pay like alimony.
Oh.
You know
Okay, now thank
because
you.
I paid more, and I have a house. Like I have my own house. I've been living in my house for 7 years. Thank you. For 7 years, and I make a lot of money, so I kind of.
Okay, so listen, you brought up a good. Okay, this is a good thing. Well, not a good thing, but something that's happening now is that yes, there's women who are the breadwinners like yourself, and they got assets that they don't want to align.
So here's the thing. Fine. But you still thought these men were good enough to give kids to. This is the thing where I have no sympathy for women. You were the breadwinner. You still thought these men were good enough to give kids to. Guess what? The next man, you most likely will still be the breadwinner. Because, and this is the thing where women don't understand. What do the men that you want, what do they want? He doesn't want, if he's going to be out earning you, why would he want you? Why would he want you? You have nothing that is worth it for him. You have 4 kids by 3 different men that you couldn't make it last. And yet you thought these men were good enough to be fathers to your kids. Your value is very low.
With men with. Okay, I understand that. That's a good point. I understand that. So you're happy you didn't get married to these men then?
Right.
Okay, so now you want a man that's on your financial.
Which is stupid because you're happy that you didn't get married to them, but not that you gave kids to them. This is why dating with women is stupid. These men are good enough to give kids to. They're not good enough to marry. So why would any man want to marry you? Because now your value is even less than it was before. Before you were younger, without 4 kids by 3 different men. Your value is now less in the dating market. Now, but your expectation is higher. You got nothing worth it. Yes, seriously.
Level?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So you want a man? Okay. So you have how many kids? 4 kids.
I have 4 children.
4 kids. Okay. Okay. So now, so let me get there. I guess let me just get there. What's the amount of money you want that man to make?
I would say at least, I would say at least 115,000.
Okay. So you want a man that makes 115,000.
You want a man in the top 20% to want a woman that has 4 kids by 3 different men. It's like women, honestly, I swear to God, when it comes to education and career, women are so smart. So smart. I'm giving women credit. When it comes to education and their career, they're so smart. When it comes to men, they are stupid as dirt. When it comes to men, women are stupid as dirt. You want a man, a top tier earning man. I'm not talking about any other category, any kind of other characteristics, just money alone, he's top tier. Only about 20% of the population makes over 6 figures. About 20%. You want this man that is rare to want a woman that is older, 4 kids by 3 different men. Your looks are average at best. You're not, you don't want to provide for him. You don't want to be the breadwinner anymore. So really, he's not getting nothing out of your money. And your body's used, definitely. It's like there's no value.
Not saying it's impossible, but then that man might say he got to deal with your 4 kids. So does that make sense for him?
So I understand that, but my kids are taken care of, and I have a lot of family that are very involved in my children's lives. So it's not like he would have to financially provide for them, because they are financially provided for.
Well, okay, in dating. Okay, yes, this all makes sense in dating. But are you talking about? Are you looking forward to something serious and living together and all of that?
Yes.
Okay, so in that case, I mean, if he makes that amount of money, he's gonna be a financial provider because you guys will be living together, and I'm assuming your kids are gonna live with you, right?
Yes.
So yeah, so just I think in dating, you're right. The mindset for dating, we just dating. You don't gotta take care of your kids, but if it grew to the next level, this man has to be open to living with you and your 4 kids.
Yes.
So
I understand, like, it is, different. It's a lot, but I feel like whoever loves me will love me and will love my children, because
Yeah, it's those men you were providing for. It's the father of those kids. Those are the ones that loved you. Those are the ones. It's like, seriously, your dating history shown it. The ones that loved you, would love your kids. And yes, the father of those kids, the breadwinners, the man the man that would love you, you've been with. Those are the type of men that would love you. Have you dated a man that makes 6 figures and loved you and all that stuff? Have you? 1, if you have, why aren't you with him anymore? And 2, most likely you haven't. So really, you're not dealing with those men.
They are an extension of me, and whoever it is, they won't have a problem with it. They will be completely okay with it.
Okay.
So I'm not asking for someone that isn't okay with somebody with children. I'm asking for somebody that, understands, and that is what they want.
Right. I got you. So is the requirement not 115,000 or?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So we have to make 115K to even be considered.
Yes.
So if you made 70K, don't even reach out to you.
I guess 70K is okay. I just don't want to be in a situation that I was with my previous relationship, where I dated somebody that made less than me, and they felt inadequate. They felt belittled. They felt like they weren't enough. And even though I was constantly reassuring that they were enough, it just wasn't enough, because they were looking at how much money I made and could possibly make. I guess I want somebody that's also financially.
This is a thing that women don't understand. Okay? It's not that men are automatically insecure about how much you make. You have to imagine this. A man that makes your amount of money or more than you, how would you treat him? Would you listen to the shit that he says? Would you follow his leadership? Would you respect the things that he say and do? Most likely, yes. If he makes more than you, if he's a good man, makes more than you, would you follow his leadership? Most likely, maybe yes. Okay? Exact same man. Personality, everything. Exactly the same man. He just makes a lot less than you. Would you respect him? Would you follow his leadership? Probably not. So, a man that exactly the same, but just makes less than you, most likely women, she would not respect him or follow his leadership exactly like the man that would make more than her. That is what makes men more insecure. Because you would treat him differently. You would look at him differently. You would value him differently.
Stable as well. So like people that have something that know how to save, that know how to manage their money. Because I do. I manage and I save aggressively because I have to save for 4 children, for their future. So I've already started doing that. So I want somebody that is not just like flashy and they just throwing money out there just because they have it, but somebody that's responsible, that values, you know, that want to grow their money as well. So I guess if they have 70K but they're a hardworking person, you know, I would like that.
Okay, I want to read this question. Jackson mom said, Kendra, why do you think how many kids someone has devalues you? I feel like it's not the amount of kids, it's how you're doing with them. Well, first of all,
Why does it devalue you? Why does the amount of kids devalue? One, it shows you that you pick shitty men. You pick shitty because it's a red flag. This is what men value. Your past is important. Men see that, okay, you have 4 kids by 3 different men. None of these men you want to be with. Yet, none of these men you wanted to be with, yet you gave these 3 men kids. That's a reflection on you. You thought these men were good enough to be the father of your kids. So now you have, including yourself, 4 mouths to feed. And because of that, you have high expectations. Now he's dealing with you. 4 of you, you have 5 mouths to feed, including you. Okay? Now he's dealing with you, plus your 4 kids. And guess what? Because you have 4 kids, you are, strong, independent, career woman, whatever, you have less time for him. What man wants a woman that has less time for him? That he's not a priority? Okay? Think about this. A woman with only 1 kid will always put her kid above him. Her kid above him. Not just herself. She will put herself above him, her kid above him, maybe even her family, her career above him. So imagine that. He's probably last on her priority list. And imagine that, okay, now she has 4 kids. She put herself above him. She put 4 of her kids above him, her career above him. So really, honestly, this man is beyond, okay, last on the totem pole. So yes, your value in men's eyes is lower because what's the benefit? What's the benefit of getting with a woman that has 4 kids by 3 different men? Or you know what? Who cares how many men, right? Have 4 kids. What's the value? There's very little value. And now you're expecting a man that makes 6 figures. Even 70K is still above average. Average medium for black men is about 40K. That's the average medium earning for black men is about 40K. You want a man to make 70. That is above average. So now you want a man that makes above average money, but he's barely good enough for you. Trump changed the rights of these women.
I never said anything about value. So you said that, Jackson.
I will say something about value. Your value is lower. It is lower. Your looks, let's say this. If she had no kids, and I forgot how old she is, probably in her 30s, your value at best would be about a 5. You have 4 kids. Your value is about a 3. And I'm being kind. Your value is about a 3. So, yes, your dating market value is much lower. Your money means nothing. You don't want to be a breadwinner. You don't want to support him. So, guess what? Your dating market value is fucking lower.
I didn't say that. What I will share, and I say this to you guys all the time, I don't consider to be a relationship coach, expert, none of that. What I am is a journalist that dedicate all her energy now to this dating space. So I have
A -3. Apocalypse said a -3. I'm kind. Okay, I try to be kind. But guess what? Men that you may want or men that's out there most likely aren't. Women don't understand their dating market value. Don't do shit that will lower your dating market value. Most women are average. 5s at best. Most women are 5s at best. You doing messed up shit, having 4 kids by 3 different men, you are just lowering your effing value.
Data, right? So what I will say is the request is we're not talking about dating. We're talking about cohabitating. So you have 4 kids, and you're asking a man that makes a certain amount of money to live with you and your 4 kids, right? So what I've heard, this is what I've heard from the men. A man that makes a certain tax bracket, you know, he has to work hard for his money, right? He's out here in this grind, making it in the world. For him, does he want to sign up for a woman and potentially her and her 4 kids if he makes that kind of money? Does it make sense for that guy? I'm not saying that I'm not speaking absolute, okay? So I'm not God. I want to make sure I get clear. But that's what I hear from the mindset from the men in that tax bracket. But I never said anything about value. I think money doesn't equal your value, right? We're humans. If you're alive,
money does. This is why Kendra honestly is idiotic. Money equals your value. Money doesn't equal your value for a woman because men don't ask. Men don't say, I want a woman that makes 6 figures. Men don't do that. Men in general don't say, I want a woman that makes 6 figures. Guess what? Guess what women say? Every single woman, okay, on Kendra G's fucking show, I want a man that makes 6 figures. So guess what? Guess what? Money equals his value. Money equals his value. Plain and simple. So, a man that makes 6 figures, he is a high value man. He's highly valued. You, women make 6 figures? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? You don't want to provide for him. Not a single woman that is on Kendra G, all these 6-figure baby mamas, have never said, I want to provide for a man. I want to take care of a man financially. So, since no woman have ever said, I want to take care of a man financially, guess what? Her money means jack shit. So yes, her money does not add value to her. In her mind, it does. Women think that, oh, I make 6 figures, so I must be a 7, an 8, a 9, a 10. But in reality, what's the value in your money when you don't give it to men? You don't want to give it to men. So your value when it comes to money is 0. So, like I said, at best, probably a 3. Now, if you wanted to provide for a man, right? A woman like this, you want to provide, you're a 3, you want to provide for a man, you probably get back to a 5. You probably become average at best now because you want to provide for a man.
We're all God's children. So no, I don't use the word value. But what I will say is you got to understand the mindset of the person you're saying, because you're saying this man has to make $115,000 just for you to be considered. So you got to think about his mindset and what he wants too. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. I understand that. I mean, I agree with you. You know, I agree with you.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever dated a man that makes that?
Yes.
What happened with them? Why didn't you focus on them then?
He wasn't understanding. Sometimes I date some guys and they say they don't mind children, and they do mind because you see their interaction with children, you know?
Yeah.
So like that is important to me. So, you know,
that is her value. Like literally, a woman asked Kendra, why does how many kids she has determine her value? No fucking duh. It's like men calculate. You have 4 kids. That's part of your value. That's part of the package. This is why women's money isn't part of the package. Women's money does not add to her value. Okay? At best, it doesn't at least subtract from her value. At best. At best, your money does not subtract from your value, but it doesn't add to it. It doesn't add to it. Because here's the thing what women don't understand. It's what affects a man. What affects a man? Your money doesn't really affect a man because you still expect him to have money. You still expect him to have money. So your money it doesn't weigh on him. But guess what? Your kids, how many kids you have, it does. It does weigh on him. It does affect his life. So that will subtract from your dating market value. Not your value as a human being. Stop with that shit. Stop with that shit. It's your value as a dating partner. So 4 kids, I'm sorry. At best, being nice, you are 3.
When I think of like these things, when I'm dating people, I've also noticed that like I said, dating somebody that made less than me, like, you know, they were a little insecure. They were not little, a lot insecure. And the majority of the relationship was me trying to make them feel secure, trying to do above and beyond what you're supposed to do, but not to the point where you're, you know, you're putting out more and more, and it's never enough, you know?
Okay.
So
Fair enough. I think we didn't even get to your deal breakers. Do you have any more requirements before we get to your deal breakers?
No.
Okay, what are your deal breakers?
I would say somebody that's inconsistent, somebody that's not faithful, a liar, and that's it.
Okay. What about, we already got, should he look a certain way?
I'm sorry, say it again.
Should he look a certain way?
I like a guy with a nice smile. I like nice eyes. I like tall. But personality is my thing. I really like a guy with a good personality, like somebody that's chivalrous. Like I really like that. Those are the things that I really go for.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam. We already did the money. So let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. I'm trying to see.
We gotta see your legs. Okay. All right. We see you, girlfriend. Okay, you look small to have 4 kids. You had a baby 11 months ago?
Yeah, I lose weight fast. I lost 40 pounds in the first 2 weeks, so.
Yeah, you look small. Okay. All right. Sharon Philly, 32, Capricorn, RN. When was your last relationship?
A year ago.
Nothing special. I mean, great. She doesn't look obese. Great. But honestly, for a 6-figure man, nothing special. It's really, it's nothing to write home about.
You don't have to answer, but I'm gonna ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
A year ago.
3 flaws you have to work on.
I would say being on time.
You know, a funny thing, I've dated predominantly black women. And I find out being on time is almost a negative for all black women. At least the ones I've dated. And then all the black women I hear on Kendra, being on time is such a negative thing for them. I'm like, God damn, must be cultural.
Being on time, just for like events. I'm sorry.
I think single moms are destroying their community. I really do. I think single moms are destroying the community.
Can I say procrastination? And working on achieving my goals, my 5-year goal.
What's your 5-year goal?
To pay my house off.
To what?
Pay my house off.
To pay your house off. Okay, okay. And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
I'm an awesome person. I have a great personality. I'm very I'm a great person to be around. I'm very loving. I'm outgoing. I'm spontaneous.
No, this is a thing where I always say dating for women, dating for men are different. Dating for women is easy. Easy. Monstrously easy. So for women to say how great they are, yet they're still single, when dating is easy, never makes sense to me. If you're so great and dating is so easy for you, why are you still single? Why are you still single since you're so great? Because in all honesty, you're not that great. You're really not that great.
I like to get up and go. There's no limitations to my life. I get up and go, and I take my kids with me, or I love you too. I'm sorry. And I'm just an awesome person to be around. I'm really, really easy to talk.
So awesome, you can't keep a man. So awesome, you can't attract the men you want. I don't know how awesome that is.
To. I'm great at what I do as a nurse. I'm a great mom. I'm very understanding. I'm very patient. I'm awesome.
Okay.
I'm a good catch. So
you're
such a good catch. No one has kept you. No one wants to catch you. It's like, seriously, make it make sense. It's like, make that make sense.
You said you a good catch.
Yeah.
Woo! Don't play with it. Sharon, are you on the Kendra G singles dating app?
Not yet.
Yeah, such a great catch. That no one, you can't keep no one. I don't know. What do you guys think? All right, guys. I think that's it for tonight. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, McDaniel, Apocalypse. Love you, man. King Groove. Why? Thank you guys for stopping by. Yes. Thank you for checking out the live. Thank you for stepping by the live. You guys are amazing. Love you guys. Please check out my other videos. Please comment. Please like. Please subscribe if you haven't. Yeah.